Hey everyone, Mah-Dry-Bread here. Pokemon Platinum with only Eevee was brutal. Let's follow that up with the weirdest challenge I've ever done. Today's the day that we figure out would I be able to beat Oblivion with 2 players controlling 1 character. Okay, so this is how we're doing this. It's gonna be me and my friend Trooth, who's also a YouTuber, and you can find his links in the description. We're gonna be using the online gaming software Parsec so that he can control my keyboard while I control my mouse. I'm in Ontario, Canada, and he's all the way down in Tennessee, in America, so hopefully the input delay won't be too bad of an issue, but take a look at these key bindings. He controls walking, casting, and interacting, but I control where we're facing and the ability to swing a weapon or block. Our turning and our walking are controlled by separate people, so this is gonna be a mess. Like always, I'm writing this script as I go through with the challenge, so all this part is being written before I've started. Everyone comment down below and guess if I can win or not. We both think that we can do this, but that is gonna be a mess, especially because Trooth hasn't even played the game in about 10 years. Let's explain the rules. MDB can only use the mouse, Trooth can only use the keyboard, simple as that. Trooth isn't allowed to use the attack or block buttons on the keyboard since that'd be overlapping roles and would make it too easy. Attack is not mapped on the keyboard by default, but block is, so we just remapped it out of the way so that we can't accidentally use it. Lastly, we're not allowing any mods. Also, if you enjoy the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more. Let's do this. So for our character, we decide to just go all in on melee. So we take the skills that we think we won't use as major ones, so we don't accidentally level up. We figure that staying a low level to avoid super strong enemies is probably going to help us out in the long run. For birth signs, we took the warrior for health and endurance, and we're planning on mostly using blunt weapons and heavy armor. Axes are blunt in this game for whatever baffling reason. Trooth has the keyboard, so he made our orc's name Dipio, some JoJo stuff that I don't get. Our class name is some wrestling stuff that Trooth doesn't get, but I told him to type it in anyway. A strong start. And yes, we even kept to our dumb challenge rules while making the character. First thing we do is get to the market and pawn off the garbage that we got in the tutorial for money. This was a great way to get acquainted with just how bad our controls will be. Trooth had about a half second of input delay on Parsec, so that throws a real wrench in our ability to navigate. I also very quickly realized that Trooth was the wrong man for the job. Alright, get me in the inventory.
I'm messing up his display first.
God.
Where did you need to go?
He's looking very happy about it. After that, we just go straight to the main quest to give the Kvatch Oblivion Gate a try. The scamps here don't do much damage to us, although we don't do much to them either. We have a soldier helping us, but I'm absolutely terrified of accidentally taking him out. We had an easy time getting to the tower though, so that's alright. The tower itself was shockingly easy, to the point that we actually just started goofing around.
Let's send him down the slide.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay.
Okay, I think you...
Should have him.
Oh!
Oh,
Yeah!
Oh, is he gonna make it?
Maybe? Let's give him a little push.
Yeah.
Hey! They fall really slow.
Yeah.
Once we get to the top of the tower, we decided to just run for it and grab the stone to get out of there as early as possible. With that done, we easily clear out Kvatch and rescue Martin. The Ambi raid pretty much plays itself since the AI teammates you get there can do all the fighting for you. While watching the never-ending cutscene at Cloud Ruler Temple, Trooth decided to start practicing his magic a little bit.
Actually, I want to see what everybody would do if I just do that right now. Oh, most of them don't care.
Hold on, if I draw my weapon and I surrender, I think right-click is...
But there is yet hope.
There is but yet still hope!
Hail,
Hail the
Dragonborn!
Dragonborn! Next on the docket is saving Boris from the attack in the pub, but he can pretty much handle that on his own. It's a good thing that he can, because this is the moment that Trooth decided to turn on auto-run and leave me to deal with that. Okay, wait. We gotta sit in this chair. Don't steal anything. Sit
I feel
in
the
that
need to
chair.
press Q. Wait, where?
The one next to the guy there.
Wait, on the counter here?
No, that's the one, that chair.
Wait, this counter?
The
Oh, this table.
Definitely not that table. Like last run, we collected the books we need for the next quest pretty much instantly and without a fight, but after that is the brutally slow escort mission through the sewers where no enemy can come even close to hurting either one of us. At the end, we opt to just attack the sponsor and take his book, then book it! High quality gags here on MDB gameplay and streams.
Yeah.
The sponsor wants me dead! Boom!
Why does the sponsor want you dead?
The Mythic Dawn base is next, though, and this one is brutal. We're just guzzling healing potions most of our way through, and we're starting to run into issues with our weapons and armor breaking often. It's incredibly hard to dodge their fast-moving lightning spells because of the way we're playing, and getting swarmed by fast knife users is a great way to lose our armor fast. At any moment, an absolute swarm of guys can just come running around the corner and finish you off. Is someone fighting behind us? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh god!
Oh god, inventory! We decided on our second attempt that we'd explore the place a little bit more. It paid off fast as we found an iron shield and an iron mace. The mace is normally weaker than the one that we already have, but the lower condition of the Daedric mace means the iron one currently does more damage. We actually had a great attempt in the main room again, nearly going down a few times, just for this to happen in the end.
Oh yeah, the...
Oh my god!
What?
Are
That
you
can happen?
kidding me? Next try, and things went much better. We rescued the Argonian prisoner faster this time, just to see if they'd help us in the fight. It actually took a ton of the heat off us, although they just died early. We beat the room pretty easily, though. The rest of the base wasn't anything too bad, although we did burn through a good amount of healing potions. It seems like these guys mostly just panic and run away when their health gets too low, but they don't seem to know where to go. With all that loot, it's time for a shopping spree. We bought all new armor to upgrade some of the rusted stuff into proper iron gear, and changed out our chest and leg armor for steel armor. We also stocked up on repair hammers to fix our gear, and we used the sigil stone to add a fire enchantment to our Daedric mace, the free mace on. Once again, I remind you that Truth has control of the keyboard. In fairness, I suggested the garbage name, shared blame. Also, these art supplies are haunted. Oh, when did you get here? Whoa, what's going on behind him?
Jars.
Whoa!
Amazing.
He's got haunted art supplies. Next quest is to take out the spies, but like usual, there was no difficulty to it. It's a shame there was no funny dialogue this time, or I'd have something funny to show you. What did happen, though, was this wacky series of events when we went to go get the glow dust for the Azura's Shrine quest. There we go. Oh, grab that! It's falling down the hill!
Come here.
Oh, put the weapon away! Oh no!
Oh no, a dog.
Now, before we can do this quest, we have to be at least level 2, so we top off the experience we needed to level up by casting Detect Minor Life until we got 5 more points, then we slept. On our level up, we took 5 points in Strength, Endurance, and Speed, so that was a really good level up. Once we get into the Vampire Dungeon, we quickly get overwhelmed, so this takes a few tries. Although fire is good against vampires, they turn invisible and swarm us a lot. It didn't take long for us to get to the final vampire, but we actually kept losing to him a few times because our Orc Berserk ability was doing more harm than good. We just kept stumbling when blocking, but when we stopped using it, we won pretty fast. After that is the Bruma Oblivion Gate. Thankfully, this place is a breeze though. Captain Bird escorts us the whole way through, and he's invincible and pretty strong, so we had no real troubles getting to the Sigil Stone. We got a new shield on our way though, so that's pretty good. After that, we hit up the cathedral to cure our diseases, that way we can't turn into a vampire. That can happen sometimes when a vampire hits you in melee combat. So next is the Tomb of Tiber Septim. On our way there, Truth decided it would be hilarious to hit the auto run button and just let me fight like that.
You're too busy queuing.
Where is he? Where is he? Oh,
don't know.
Oh no! The greatest foe!
The shield is so big.
Oh god! It's so hard fighting when you click Q! There's a lot of ghosts we have to fight in here, so let's take a moment to go over what our strategy is in combat. It seems like what we've settled on is, as the mouse man, I just keep my eyes on a target the best I can without looking around too quickly so that Trooth doesn't have any unexpected turns, and he tries his best to keep us as close to the target as possible. If we're too far away, then he'll try and strafe away from incoming projectiles and spells, but for the most part we rely on block. It's also mostly Trooth's job to keep an eye on our health and magicka so that we know when we need to chug potions or use healing spells. Oh, and as I'm sure you can tell, this place was a breeze. Unlike in our heavy magic runs, ghosts aren't a problem here. They get taken out pretty fast with our Daedric weapons. Next after that is Miss Karkhand, and this is where we need to get the Greater Welkin Stone. I was worried about this place since it's just loaded with zombies and goblins. This place is actually incredibly hard, and we had a ton of close calls. For sure the hardest dungeon up to this point in the run. The zombies take ages to take down, the goblins come out of nowhere, and all the enemies have a real tendency to just mob us. Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god, what is going on? Well, we're here. If I could take a moment to plug Trooth and his stuff, not just for participating in this run, but also for coming up with the idea. In the description, you'll find a link to his YouTube channel where he's recently started doing these really cool reviews of old Twilight Zone episodes, as well as his Twitch TV page where he likes to stream a lot of Spelunky 2 and Dark Souls randomizers. Go check him out and tell him that I sent you. It took a solid 50 minutes, by far the longest of any dungeon, but we got to the end of it. We nearly went down to the king and his mob of zombies, but we managed to take him down, throw our armor off, and jump to a safe place to heal back up. Thankfully, once we jumped down, we found that the zombies were already on low health, so we actually got out very safely. Next is the defense of Bruma, and we didn't bother getting any allies for it since the AI can pretty much handle anything on their own when we're only level 2, although they do fight like idiots. Half of them don't have weapons, and the axe guys didn't even bother joining the fight. Once we entered the Oblivion Gate is when it got difficult. We simply aren't strong enough to fight everyone here, so we just had to strip off the armor and sprint our way around. It took quite a few attempts, but we managed to parkour our way to the tower. At first, we tried sprinting through the tower, but we just kept getting taken down, when we realized that we still have quite a bit of time on our time limit left, so we started getting more patient, healing more, and fighting when we could. In the final room, we just made a run for it and grabbed the stone to finish the quest. With that done, all we have to do now is go to Paradise to take out Karkhand. First though, we stop off at the market to...
What is it?
Ah!
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh, God. Excuse me?
And he runs away from the guy he's trying to kill.
Mud crabs more
Cool.
Alright, so we're in Paradise. This place is actually a little tougher than I was expecting because of these little dinosaur dudes. They've got pretty good physical resistance. The guard who holds the bands of the Chosen was a bit rough, mostly because dinosaurs often backed him up, and you can't really see through the fire he causes. Oh, speaking of bands of the Chosen, here's our poll results. So on the previous Oblivion challenge, I asked if we could wear bands of the Chosen in a no equipment run. You needed to beat the game, and they actively make you weaker than if you're not wearing it, so 93% of you said it's fine. That's good, because Oblivion runs would be pretty boring if they could just get thrown out right here before the final battle like that. In the Forgotten Grotto, things went smoothly, but slowly. Most enemies here can be fought one-on-one pretty easily, and really don't stand a chance without their backup. We had to wait and heal between every fight, and had to repair our gear every few fights, but it really wasn't that bad, just a bit slow. Next, though, is Karkhand, and it's us versus him, both of his kids, and his summon. Our plan is to just blitz him instantly, chug the few healing potions we found in Paradise when we need them, and hope that we can take him down before getting too hurt. Make your final guesses on if we can win or not. Let's do this. First attempt, and we just started drilling him with our best weapon, and he came very close to running out of health, but my own potion mismanagement caused us to not be able to heal as effectively as we needed. Considering Mankar can heal, we can't exactly afford to get distance from him, so this was a failed attempt. Second try, and it was going decently, but our weapons were breaking, so we tried switching for a two-handed sword with the Disintegrate armor enchantment that we found in the tomb earlier in the game. It was doing pretty solid damage, but we still went down. Maybe if we use that from the start next time? Third try and we just tail him as close as possible with our sword, and he went down so fast that we didn't even have to use any potions. Considering we'd been leveling blunt weapons the whole run, it's crazy that this sword did so well. The last thing now is to escort Martin to the Temple of One. This is broken up into 2 zones of fighting the Daedra and protecting Martin, but we have plenty of backup. In this first area, we had a pretty easy time, although it's no thanks to these guys. Oh, that's okay, just take your time, guys. Nothing important going on. Hey! Hey! That one didn't even go through! In the last area, we started finally using the other mace we enchanted. Macedonia, same as Freemason, but with 5 frost damage instead of fire, since Daedra resist it. We nearly took out like 3 of our own guys because of collateral damage and them running in front of us, but it wasn't long before Martin said we could just run for it, so we did, first try, getting into the Temple of the One and winning the run. I have to say, I am surprised that that run went so smoothly. There were plenty of rough points in that, but for the most part, we gelled pretty fast, and we had a really fun time. I really hope you guys like that run. For next Saturday's Pokemon Challenge, it's back to Pokemon, with Pokemon Red with only Jigglypuff. And that one looks really rough because it does not start with an attacking move. As always, I'm looking forward to your suggestions in the comments, in the Pokemon Challenge section of my Discord, and on Twitter. Subscribe, ring the bell, stay tuned. If you want to see me do more challenges like this, please let me know in the comments or on Twitter. I can always use more ideas from you guys on what I should do next. Also, check out the playlist in the description if you want to see all the Pokemon challenges that I've already uploaded. If you want to see more Pokemon stuff from me, my friend Whatageek and I just finished a Gen 1 randomizer over on his channel, linked in the description. You can also find myself, Whatageek, and Gooset playing Pokemon Stadium here on my channel. Also, come to my Twitch TV stream and tell me that this video sent you. It's always cool to hear how you found the channel. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.